Think about your paycheck for a second. After taxes, after rent, after groceries, after the car payment, what's left? Maybe $100, maybe nothing. And somewhere in the back of your mind, that voice whispers, people like me don't become millionaires. Empty kitchen table, single light on. I'm here to tell you, that voice is lying to you. Not because the path is easy, but because the rules of wealth were never taught to you. They were kept hidden, on purpose. Because a broke person is a predictable person. A broke person keeps buying things they don't need. A broke person keeps the economy running for everyone else. But today, that changes. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus grew up in a 2-bedroom apartment in Detroit. His mom worked nights at a hospital. His dad drove a delivery truck for 31 years. At 22, Marcus got his first real job, warehouse logistics. $2,200 a month take home. His co-worker, Devin, started the same week. Same salary, same shift. Now here's where the story gets interesting. Both guys went out on Friday nights. Both guys ate fast food during the week. Both guys had dreams. But Marcus did one thing Devin never did. On his very first payday, before he bought anything, before he paid a single bill, Marcus moved $220 into a separate account. 10%. Automatically. Gone before he could touch it. Devin thought he was crazy. Bro, you can't save on this salary. We barely survive as it is. Devin buying new Jordans. Marcus buying nothing. Marcus didn't argue. He just smiled. But here's where it gets crazy. Marcus wasn't just saving that money. He was doing something with it that most people in America have never even heard of. And by the time Devin figured out what it was already too late. The hidden truth about money. Here's what nobody tells you in school. There are 2 types of people in this world. People who work for money, and people who make money work for them. That's it. That's the whole secret. Your salary? That's you working for money. You trade hours for dollars. You stop working, the money stops coming. But Marcus? He was building something different. Every month, that $220 went into an index fund, a simple investment account that tracks the entire stock market. No stock picking, no gambling, no crypto gambles. Just steady, boring, automatic investing. Now, boring sounds weak, right? Wrong. Here's what boring actually looks like. The US stock market has averaged about 10% growth per year over the last 100 years. That means if Marcus invested $220 a month starting at age 22, by age 44, just 22 years later, that account would be worth over $180,000. Devin was impressed. But that wasn't the million. That was just the beginning. Because Marcus had a second move. One that Devin really didn't understand. One that most Americans, even educated ones, completely ignore. And when I tell you what it is, you're going to ask yourself why nobody ever told you this before. Marcus's company offered something called a 401k match. Translation: for every dollar Marcus put into his retirement account, up to 3% of his salary, his company would match it. Free money. Literally. Free money. Devin never signed up. He thought retirement accounts were for old people. Marcus maxed out the match on day 1. That's an instant 100% return on part of his investment. No stock market in the world can give you that. And here's the real kicker. That money grew tax-free inside the account. So Marcus was getting free money from his employer, tax savings from the government, compound growth from the market. 3 engines, running simultaneously, on a $2,200 salary. Devin was spending his match, spending his tax savings, spending his future. And this is exactly where most people fail. They look at their salary and think the problem is the number. But the problem is never the number. The problem is the system. But Marcus had one more secret. The one that pushed him from doing okay to genuinely wealthy. The one move that, if you only take one thing from this video, should be this. By year 5, Marcus had done something small but powerful. Every time he got a raise, even a small one, he did not upgrade his lifestyle. Devin got a raise? New car. Marcus got a raise? Increased his investment by the same percentage. This is called lifestyle deflation, or what rich people quietly call staying hungry. His friends laughed. You make more money now, Marcus. Live a little. Marcus smiled. Because Marcus understood something deeply. Every dollar you inflate your lifestyle with today costs you $7 to $10 of future wealth. One new car payment at $400 a month. Over 20 years of investing. That's $280,000 you will never see. For a car that rusts. For payments that disappear. for status that nobody cares about in 5 years. By year 10, both men still earned similar salaries. But their net worth? Devin, minus $12,000. Credit card debt. Marcus, $210,000 in invested assets. Same city, same starting point, completely different lives. Here's what most people don't understand about compound interest. The first 5 years are slow, almost depressing. You invest. You watch the account. It barely moves. Devin would have quit by year 2. But Marcus stayed boring. Year 10, things start to feel real. Year 15, the account is making more money by itself than Marcus earns in 6 months. Year 22, Marcus wakes up one morning, opens his app, and the number stares back at him. $1,100,000. He didn't win the lottery. He didn't get a celebrity salary. He didn't take crazy risks. He just started. He stayed consistent. He resisted the lifestyle inflation that swallowed everyone around him. And time, patient, boring, unstoppable time, did the rest. Devin called him that morning. How, man? How did you do it? Marcus said 3 words. I started early. Here's what Marcus's story really teaches us. Wealth is not about income. It's about the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and what you do with that gap. A person making $5,000 a month and spending $4,800? Poorer than someone making $2,000 and investing $300. The math doesn't care about your job title. The math doesn't care about your zip code. The math doesn't care about your parents' bank account. The math only cares about consistency over time. And here's the thing nobody wants to admit. Most people reading this right now could start with $50 a month. $50. That's 2 less takeout orders. 1 less streaming service. A few skipped coffees. $50 a month at 10% average return. Over 35 years. $178,000. From $50 a month. What would $200 a month do? Over $700,000. The machine works. It has always worked. For everyone willing to feed. I want you to think about someone you love. Maybe it's your mom who worked double shifts her whole life. Maybe it's your dad who never got to retire comfortably. Maybe it's a younger version of yourself. The one who was told money was for other people. That person deserved better information. You deserved better information. The system never wanted you to know this. Because informed, patient investors don't make other people rich. They make themselves rich. And the most powerful thing you can do right now, today, in the next 10 minutes, is open an account. Put in whatever you have, even if it's $25. Because the only difference between Marcus and Devin was that Marcus started. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. If this video shifted something in you, drop a Marcus in the comments below. I want to know you heard this. And if you know someone who's been told they can't build wealth on a low salary, share this with them. Silently. No explanation needed. Just let the video do the talking. And before you leave, watch this next video. Because I'm going to show you exactly where to open that first investment account, step by step, in under 7 minutes. You already know what to do.